making a lazy coleslaw. I have not made coleslaw in a very long time, but I got some coleslaw on sale and I figured, hey, why not? I also got some chicken. I was thinking, hey, well, we'll go ahead and make this also with some chicken on the side, maybe heat it up, a little barbecue sauce, grill it, it'll be really good on the side. So the thing about my coleslaw, I'm picky with coleslaw. See, I used to eat coleslaw a lot when I was a kid. KFC was my coleslaw, but I'm very specific with coleslaw. Coleslaw has to be made a certain way for me. Now, this recipe that I'm making here is kind of like there's a Chick-fil-A coleslaw recipe that I got on Pinterest, and this is kind of like it. The coleslaw I've tried making other times, you cannot make coleslaw. This is the key ingredients you need. You have to have celery salt, and you have to have dry mustard. To me, a coleslaw is not complete without these two ingredients. You have to have these two ingredients. You have to. Okay, so then we also have pepper. I got Celtic sea salt. You can use any salt. Then we have some vinegar. Okay, I used apple cider vinegar the last time I made it, which was years ago, but you can use white vinegar too. Then you're also gonna want mayonnaise. So let's go ahead, let's get started with the dressing. Okay, let's get started. It's gonna be very quick, very easy, I just call it lazy. I guess lazy recipe, I don't know. So I'm gonna get my bowl here. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and let's get some mayonnaise in there for this dressing. So a good amount in there, probably about, I wanna say like half a cup of mayonnaise. So I'm just gonna like eyeball it. Okay, I think that's a good amount. That's good. Okay. So I got about half a cup. Could be a cup. I honestly, I kind of eyeball stuff. I want to say half a cup. Okay, so then with that, I'm gonna also go ahead and add my salt now because I want my salt to dissolve when I put the vinegar in there. So I'll go ahead with my salt. I'm gonna go ahead and give it like a good amount. This is like a good, yeah, like a good teaspoon because I really want to make sure it's got some good flavor in there. Okay. So yeah, we'll add all of our seasonings is what you're gonna want to do first, then we add the vinegar. So now I'm gonna add a good amount of pepper. Let's get some pepper in there. Just a good amount. I love pepper, so okay, and now we're gonna add our secret ingredient. This is the dry mustard. So I like to add a lot. I'm gonna be honest, like I made a big serving for the whole family and I like to add a lot of it. This here is a tablespoon, which actually is, to me, that's the perfect amount. Like this is what's gonna taste just like KFC coleslaw. A good old amount of this dry mustard and a good amount of this celery salt. So when I made it before, I used a lot of these seasonings. Okay, so now we got the dry mustard in there. Now let's go ahead, we're gonna hit it with the celery salt. And that is also a tablespoon of the celery salt too. So I'm adding about a tablespoon. And then what I'll do is I'm gonna mix it together and then I will adjust it with the mayonnaise if it needs like more, you know, so. Because I know last time when I made it for the family, I did use more mayonnaise. So we will basically adjust. So basically kind of adjust by taste because when I was making it, I kept having to add the celery salt and the mustard and stuff. So now I'm gonna go ahead, I'm gonna add a capful of this vinegar. So just a capful to start off. And then I'm gonna start getting that mixed together. And this is what is gonna be our coleslaw dressing. Oh, see, I'm kind of go to the side. Oops, okay. Bring that back around. Okay. Me just being, see, I'm making, this is kind of in a rush because I'm like, okay, I want it to sit overnight. You're definitely gonna want this to sit overnight in the fridge. So for me, the cooler. So this is gonna stay in a Ziploc bag in my cooler overnight, and then it'll be ready tomorrow for if I decide, hey, I want to grill this on the side. Yes, it'll be so good. Okay, so you see how this dressing is coming together? It's looking really good, and that vinegar is what's gonna give us that little bit of tang. We want that little teeny bit of tang. So that is looking real good. It's also smelling real good too. Okay, so that's how that's looking, our coleslaw dressing. Let's go ahead, I wanna get a taste. Perfect, it just needs more mayonnaise because I did add a good amount of that celery salt. So I'm gonna add some more mayonnaise. And then I did want a little more vinegar because I want more of that flavor. And then we do have a good amount of salt. I want more of like the tangy. So yeah, it is truthfully, it's about two teaspoons, 2 tablespoons of mayonnaise. Okay, let's see here. So I'm gonna go ahead and mix that together. Oh, and sugar. Oh, I could not forget that part, y'all. I could not forget that. So we are on a low carb diet. We are not having carbohydrates. So that is the one key ingredient here that is actually missing. That's what was missing. The sugar. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. I almost forgot about that. The sugar. Let me look at the sugar. Okay, so here is our sugar. We have stevia extract. So this is really potent. It's really strong. So all I need is I just need like a pinch. And this is what I added last time when I made it, because it was like I was on the keto diet as well. I'm on a lower carb. So I'm definitely eating more raw primal days, but I am having my days I'm eating keto. So I'm adding just that little bit there. And then I'm going to kind of see, even when it like goes, it is so sweet. It like goes up into your, and I got pure stevia because xylitol actually does not make me feel good. I do notice effects within my heart that I do not like. So I really strictly had to get this, which is only strictly stevia, which I highly recommend to avoid xylitol. It's spelled Z-Y-L-I-T-O-L, I think. I highly recommend avoiding that. Avoid anything that has any chemicals in it. Avoid any shit like that. That's what I mostly do. Now, mayonnaise, unfortunately, it does kind of have some stuff in there that I'm not calcium, disodium, ETA, so that's kind of going to be our little, yeah. Okay, so let's try it now. Let's see how that's tasting. Yes, perfect. That is perfect. So that sugar gives that little sweet, and it's just, yeah, perfect. So you just need just a little bit of a sweetener. I'm not gonna add any more because I personally don't like too sugary, but I am thinking, you know what? I just need one. I'm gonna say just one little pinch more, just like that. Yeah, just one little. So it just comes out. It's kind of coming out broken up like that, but that's okay. So just one little pinch more of that. All right, now here is the part that we are just about done with. Finished. So now that this is all mixed together, and that dressing looks beautiful. Look at that. Look at the quality of that dressing. Yes. Okay, so now we're gonna just get our bag of cabbage coleslaw mix. So I put a little bit more celery salt than I think, but I think that it's gonna be so good once it flavors everything, and I think that the benefits of it should be pretty good, you know? Because I think celery salt's good for you. I have to look at the benefits are. I gotta look it up, but yeah, it should be good. Okay, so now we're just get this, put our cabbage in there, and it really is like this easy. So like you can make this dressing just like start off with the mayonnaise and then just kind of don't do what I do and just like more so start off with a teaspoon, especially if you've never made this before. Start off with like a little teaspoon of the dry mustard, a little teaspoon of the celery salt, and then, you know, choose from there. Okay, because you're gonna definitely, like, everybody's taste is kind of different, and you also want to play with the salt and the pepper and stuff like that. So yeah, our dressing is pouring out on there perfectly. So I don't want to put this into a bowl. I actually don't have a container. I have a bowl that's way too big, so I don't want to like put it in a bowl. So this is why I am deciding to do it in this bag, which is actually a really easier way. It's no dishes. I don't have to deal with dishes. So this makes it fast and easy, really fast and easy. Okay, so now that that's done, all I have to do is seal my bag up, and then we're just gonna shake it up really good. Shake up all the dressing onto the veggies. Okay, and then you're gonna want to chill it for the longer the better. Okay, the longer the better. So at least I would say at least chill it. If you're wanting to eat it fast, I would say at least give it like 2 hours. If you can, at least give it like 2 hours, or at least even an hour, or just yeah. Okay, so this is a really good amount of dressing. This is gonna be really nice and good with the fat, with the mayonnaise in there as well. So it's gonna be really nice and fatty. Awesome. And then this is something I could just like, yeah, and I can actually individually, what I can do actually, which is cool, is now that it's all like kind of mixed up in here, I can divide this into 2 little sandwich bags so that I have this for like 2 servings because this is like 2 servings. So I could have this for 1 meal and then another meal. So that's the cool thing about it. So that is my coleslaw. I'm actually gonna go ahead. Let me show you guys how beautiful this looks. This looks so good. So we'll actually do more with this tomorrow, and then I'll show you guys. But I'm just trying to like show you guys in the bag, but it's kind of hard. Okay, yeah. So that's like, it's looking really good, right? That looks good, really good. So that just needs some time. Yeah. Oh, that smells good. Oh, that smells really good. So I'm gonna let this sit in the bag, and then I will actually show you guys what I'm doing tomorrow. Show you guys what I'll do with that tomorrow. So that is quick and easy, a lazy coleslaw, fast, easy, boom, ready to go. Bye, guys.
Okay, so we just picked up this chicken. This chicken was actually $1.99 for these 2 pieces of chicken. I thought, okay, I'm gonna get that because they didn't have any. They actually had no cooked rotisserie chicken. They had nothing else but this. And the guy had actually offered. He's like, do you want a job? Like, he was like, because he's like, yeah, I guess they're short staffed. So this is what they had. So we're gonna actually reinvigorate this chicken, and we're gonna have it with the side of this coleslaw. So there's my coleslaw. It's looking good, looking great. It smells very good. So we will add some butter, and then we're gonna add some of this sugar-free honey barbecue sauce. And this is made with it is made with sucralose, which I don't really like that, but we don't use it often. It's very rare that I use it. I just last used it on Christmas when I made those ribs. So we're gonna make a barbecue honey butter chicken. And oh, you know what? I forgot I have that hot honey, but it's just so spicy. Damn. Ooh, I'm gonna think about whether I'm gonna add some of that because it's gonna be spicy.
Okay, so here's the chicken that we got. I shredded it up kind of because it's kind of gonna be, in a way, this is gonna be like pulled pork, but it's gonna be made with chicken. Because I don't eat pork. I do not. I hate pork. It tastes like trash. I don't eat it. I haven't ate it for years. It's just, I don't eat it. Like, if I did have actually some like maple bacon cheesecake, I just picked the pieces of bacon out of it. I kind of tasted like a piece of, it just didn't taste good to me. So yeah, so we're using chicken. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna heat this butter up, and I want to get this chicken like a little bit brown before I add. I'm gonna add hot honey, and then I'm gonna add that sugar-free barbecue sauce. So this hot honey has habanero sauce. It has just like a little dash of vinegar and habanero chili flakes. And then we already had a little butter in the pan from that other food I cooked. Okay, so I'm just putting that in there. Okay, so let's see if we could bring this chicken back to life. So I've added about, I want to say that's about a tablespoon and a half of the barbecue sauce, or it could be 2 tablespoons. I've added about a tablespoon of butter. Now I'm adding a little bit of that hot honey. Ooh, hopefully that's not too much. I think that'll be okay. And then this is how I'm making that butter bar. So I'm just gonna let this like kind of cook into the chicken. I might add a little more barbecue sauce, but I'm letting this make like a kind of, yeah, it smells really good. There we go. Yeah, just making like a sauce. I don't want it to be too sweet or too much. I think that's just about perfect. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah, see how easy that is? And all you gotta do is just add the little, like a little butter. And this is a good way to make it low carb. So you could use regular barbecue sauce. You don't need sugar-free. Just add a little bit of that. So it's getting all nice and bubbly. And that's how I want it. I want it to get like crispy. And it's gonna have that like barbecue sauce flavor. Yeah. Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, that looks great. All right, so we already got our coleslaw on the plate. Oh, it's so good, so tasty, amazing. Now we're getting that beautiful, beautiful golden color on that. Oh, it's so beautiful. Let me get my cord out of the way here. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. So it's gonna be like crispy. There's gonna be parts of it that are gonna be nice and crispy. See that golden, crispy? Oh yeah. So this is done now. So we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna give this a taste. I can't wait to try it. I just kind of got this idea. I was like, I want barbecue, but in a fast and easy version. How could I make it with some rotisserie chicken? Just boom, 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 ready to go, and it looks great. So my meal is ready to go. It's looking really good. I put on, this is a OMAD meal, a 1 meal a day meal. So I think it looks really good. We're gonna dig in. I'm already digging in. This mac and cheese is good. This is so good. I know it's like a lot of food, but it's good because it's just my 1 meal. So that's perfect. It's just like only have to cook once. And I'm good. So I got my electrolyte drink. I'm just trying to like really comfort myself right now because all my period I shouldn't be. It doesn't make sense. So this chicken is really good. It's perfect. It's like not too much barbecue sauce. You can also like put this on a sandwich probably. Yeah, it's like crispy on parts. And I feel like if you like slow cook it, it probably would let the barbecue sauce like cook in there really well. So see, it kind of looks like pulled pork, but it's like pulled chicken. And then the coleslaw. Yum. Oh wow, my hair's like all over my face. It's really good. I added a little too much celery salt though. Because it was just years ago that I made it, and I remember adding so much celery salt. I added tons, so that's why I added a lot. Because I was like, oh, that's how I remember I made it. But I think it was more mustard that I added than the celery salt. So I would say that I probably should have used maybe like half that bag or a little more than half, yeah. Other than that, this is a really good meal. This is so good. This came out perfect. It's a really delicious meal. So I'm glad I was able to share this meal with you guys. Hope you guys all have a great day, and thank you so much for watching. I'm about to chow down. This is so good. And then I got tons of dishes. Oh, that was so good. I am stuffed. I am not eating anymore today. That was a perfect 1 meal for the day. I rarely look. It makes my stomach feel like it's gonna explode. So this mac and cheese, yeah, usually I get gluten free, but I'm just like, it costs more. It's like there's just certain days I have cheat days. I'll do a little bit of that, you know, some of this. But yeah, this just like it's just too much fiber. It just explodes in your stomach. It's just like bread is just so filling. It's like, ugh.